convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick it up, hey. Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rays played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox, his big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00. And that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ronald Acuna goes down for the first out of the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Popped him up. Diaz has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it's the Rays' turn. Right-hander from the Empire State gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the Road Warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big number.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in next, Yandy Diaz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. to 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Don't forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Diaz, the runner at second with one away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo up.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside.
And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Suarez takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
That is good.
Now into the box, Willie Adonis. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And so he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Trying to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Ketel Marte would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. He set the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Ketel Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to the right. Freeman's got it. Go on to first. Will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs scored in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Digging in will be Eugenio Suarez. His career numbers in this matchup. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Meadows will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Austin Riley. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats, more time in the field.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And it's certainly looking like they're on their way to breaking out those Bruins. Still early, but their lead is already sizable.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Into the box, Leody Taveras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Riley, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. it in. And over the short go to the tie of the second. Braves strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Striding in is Bobachek. Set to lead off the whole half of the second. Swillian let the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Taveras waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they hold a 4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here's a pop-up now. Diaz is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. Here's Randy Arozarena. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
1 and 2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ground ball left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're in front 4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. Into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Meadows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And up next will be Willie Adames. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4. So next to hit is Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Bo Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to.
Second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes. And this will be fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. We played. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Leody Taveras. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode,
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Acuna digs in now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
Pitch popped up. Diaz has room in foul territory. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Diaz.
But this will land untouched. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another taking as a shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Randy Arozarena stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, number 1.
Now to bat, Willie Adames. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Marcell Ozuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Suarez, left field and carrying well. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ketel Marte. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swinging bunt. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Struck him out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Mejia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley. Start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 1-2.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Adames picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Leody Taveras. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled at all by
a dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. To the plate right now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Bichette's got it, and there's out number 2. Next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with Sugar. First offering. High in the air out to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still 8-2. Last half of the 7th here. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to get it to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Matt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And they'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a...
Ben Bowden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Randy Arozarena, fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bowden was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes, even though the batter's able to foul that one.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is into score. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The right fielder,
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He takes strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Chapman on second. Arozarena at first. 2 out in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
High in the air down the right field line. Taveras waits on it, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lying to the right side. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning with this.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames. It's sure. Throw to second for the 4 shot, and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now here is Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Francisco Mejia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Fielded cleanly on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Now to the plate, Leody Taveras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Popped him up. Catch is made, and the Rays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Gallen earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ian Anderson gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.